Good morning, Gaudi. It's Wednesday, the 10th of February, and this is your SPAG lesson for this week. So in this lesson, we are going to look at adverbs. You'll need a pencil and a piece of paper or a whiteboard and pen. You can pause the video here to get your things. What is a verb? Now, we've looked at this quite a lot in the last few lessons. Can you spot the verbs in these sentences? The alien ran. Bob walked to the rocket. Pause the video here or write them down. The alien ran. Bob walked to the rocket. I'm going to get my pen. That's giving you time to think. Right, our verb in this sentence, the alien ran. So what is the alien doing? He's running, so he ran. This is our verb. Bob walked to the rocket. What was Bob doing? That's right, he was walking. It's the action of the object. Here we go. Bob walked to the moon. Rocket. Bob walked to the rocket. These sentences are a little bit boring, so we add adverbs to make them more exciting. The adverbs tell us how something is done. So, for example, we've got the alien ran. Now we've got some adverbs at the bottom. We have quickly, strongly, silently, angrily, wearily, and rudely. Wearily means when you're tired, when you're feeling quite tired. So I'm going to put that one in there just so that just to remind you, I can't write with this verb. Okay, when you're feeling a little bit tired, pause the video to have a think which one of these adverbs would not make sense. Right, so we can have, can the alien run quickly? Yes, the alien can run quickly. What about strongly? The alien ran strongly. I don't think so. Let's put it under. Actually, let's put what he can, how he can, so he can run quickly. Can he run strongly? I don't think so. Can he run rudely? The alien ran rudely. I don't think so. The alien ran silently. He could, if he's wearing soft shoes, he could run silently, or he could not talk. The alien ran angrily. I don't think so. The alien ran wearily. Well, you could. So if he was running, he could be really tired. And you could think the alien, I would put it in there. So the alien ran wearily. Which adverb wouldn't make sense? In this sentence, we've got Bob walked to the, let's start again. Bob walked to the rocket. So Bob is doing the walking. We're describing how Bob walked. Here are the adverbs. Magically, angrily, silently, wearily, carefully, crazily. You can pause the video here and we want to know which adverb would not make sense here. Right, so here we go. Let's try angrily. Can Bob walk to the rocket angrily? He might be a bit cross, so yes, we can. He walked angrily to the rocket. Wearily, Bob walked wearily to the rocket. If he's had a hard day on the moon, he might be really tired after doing all those handstands and somersaults. Do you think Bob walked magically? I don't think we can walk magically, so that one's not going to work. Bob walked silently? Yes, that one works. Bob walked crazily. I'm going to say no. You can be a bit crazy when you walk, but in this case, I'm going to say no. And carefully. He might walk carefully. He might have walked carefully because he doesn't want to step in the craters. Right, let's sort these verbs into these words. Let's start again. Right, we are going to sort these words into verbs and adverbs. Right, let's get started. And remember what we spoke about last time. Not all, but most adverbs end in ly. Not all of them, but most of them. So that's a bit of a clue when we're looking at the words we've got here. Let's take the first word, walked. Now, actually, do you know what I want you to do? If it's a verb, I want you to stand up And if you think it's an adverb, I want you to sit down. So it's a verb, I want you to stand up. And if it's an adverb, I want you to sit down. Right, get yourselves ready. You can start standing up. Right, walked, verb or adverb? It's a verb, so you should be standing up. Quickly, adverb or verb? You should be sitting down. Well done. Sneakily. That's right, it's an adverb, should be sitting down. Crawled, are we standing up or are we sitting down? That's right, you should all be standing up. I'm going to switch to the other side. Bravely, should we be standing up or should we be sitting down? Is it a verb or is it an adverb? It's an adverb, you should be sitting down. What about wildly? Are we standing up or are we sitting down? That's right, adverb is a, no, wildly is an adverb and you should be sitting down. Jumped. Verb or adverb, what should we be doing? Standing up or sitting down? Standing up. Oh, nearly missed that one. Ran, the word is ran. Is this a verb or is it an adverb? We should be sitting down on an adverb. No, ran is a verb and you should be standing up. Happily. Are we standing up for a verb or sitting down for an adverb? Happily. It's an adverb. Skipped. Which includes got an ed in the past tense. Are we standing up or are we sitting down? We should be standing up. It's a verb. And last, just about make those. Here we go. Swam. So swim, swimming, and remember the irregular verb. We don't say swimmed. He swam. Are we standing up or are we sitting down? That's right, we're standing up for a verb. And last but not least, the word kindly. That's sitting down. Adverb. Good job, Gaudi. Which word is the adverb in the sentence below? So I'm going to read the sentence to you and I want you to think carefully. Can you hear the adverb? Bob looked carefully to see if there were aliens on the moon. Bob looked carefully to see if there were aliens on the moon. Can you spot the adverb? Did you hear it? That's right. Here we go. Carefully. That's our adverb. Let's try another one. The dog barked loudly when Bob played with him. The dog barked loudly when the Bob played with him. That's right, it's loudly. We're describing how the dog barked. Our verb is barked and the adverb loudly is describing how the dog barked. Right, we're going to do a bit of thinking here. What adverb could go in the sentence below? Let's read the sentence. The tourists whispered to each other while Bob was talking. The tourists whispered to each other while Bob was talking. Now, if the tourists were whispering, how could we describe the whispering? Pause the video to have a think. Right, the tourists whispered softly, because if you're whispering, you're really quiet. Softly. See if I can get all my letters the right size. Softly. Am I writing not bad either today? The tourists whispered softly to each other while Bob was talking. Let's put another adverb in here. Bob slept after his long day at work. How was Bob sleeping? Pause the video here to think of an adverb. How was Bob sleeping? I'm going to say Bob was slept peacefully. Very quiet. Peacefully. Let's see if Mrs. Jalaf can make sure. Oops, so look, my lights are a little bit long, a bit larger than they should be, but never mind. Peacefully. Bob slept peacefully after his long day at work. The adverb peacefully is telling me how Bob slept. Now it's your turn. Find the adverbs in the sentences below. You've got 3 sentences and I'll read them out to you. You don't have to write the whole sentence down, but what you can do is write number 1 and what the adverb is, number 2, what the adverb is, and number 3. The aliens sneakily took the cakes from the picnic. Bob eagerly met his friends for lunch. Number 3, at the end of the day, Bob carefully turned on the moon's nightlight. So can you spot the adverbs and write them down? Write an adverb that could go in each of these sentences and it needs to make sense. So number 4, the rocket flew back to Earth. So you're telling me how the rocket flew. There's your verb. How did the rocket fly? Number 5, the aliens waved as Bob left the moon. How did the aliens wave? Bob played with his dog on, oh, I can't read that bit, but you'll be able to read it. Bob played. How did Bob play with his dog? How did he play? And your last slide. Oh no, that was the last slide. So you need to write 3 adverbs, 1 for each one. Right, Gaudi, see you tomorrow.